Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. How are you guys doing today? Are you having a good Ramadan thus far? What have you been doing? What is your day been like? Are you excited? There's more to come. Well, today, inshallah, we will be reading 2 chapters. The first one is chapter 4, and it's titled Our World. The next one will be chapter 5, and that will be Allah Made Them All. And we will read 2 chapters today, inshallah. And Sister Mona here has some exciting news for you. Inshallah, in the coming days, I will not only be reading from this book, but I'll have other books that I will be incorporating or coming as well that I'll be reading as well. And then Thursday, we will have a Zoom meeting where we'll have a show and tell. And then you can bring in the show and tell, let's say, if you have a favorite book or a favorite toy or a favorite game, or if you have a drawing somebody gave you or you did some arts and crafts, I want you to bring that and share it with us on Thursday, inshallah. There's only one requirement for the toy, the game, the art piece. It all has to be about Islam. That is the only requirement. And then you're going to share it with us and you're going to tell us more about it, inshallah. Let me know if that sounds like fun. All right. So here we are. We're going to go ahead and read. The other thing is I want you to comment on the page. I need you to let me know something. I forgot to do something the first and second day that I read the stories to you. So on the first video and the second video, when I was reading to you, I forgot to do something. I forgot to say something actually. And I want to see if you caught my mistake, you caught my forgetfulness. So I want you to leave me a message or a comment and let me know, what did I forget to say? All right? Okay. So let's get started, inshallah. All right. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allah made the world. He made the land, the sky, and the seas. He made the land for us, and it became our home. There are high mountains and deep valleys. There are green forests and dry deserts. There are lakes and rivers. Allah made them all. Some people live in the cities. Some people live in the villages. Some people live in tents in the desert. The sea and the land meet on a beach. The waves run up the beach again and again. They look frightening and make lots of noise. But Allah does not want us to be afraid. Allah controls the seas. And there's the seas. Sometimes there is a storm at sea. High waves roll everywhere. The ships and the boats get tossed around. Allah looks after them. They reach their port safely. Allah has made the sky above our heads. In the daytime, the sky is blue. The sun shines and gives us light. At night, the sky gets dark. The moon shines and the stars twinkle. Sometimes the wind brings the clouds. They cover the sun and we cannot see it. When there are a lot of clouds, it starts to rain. The rain washes the flowers and the trees. The air becomes clean and bright. Everything starts shining. The houses, the streets, and the cars. Allah has made the world for us. We live here, we play here, we go to school here. Allah loves us and wants us to be happy. So boys and girls, the first chapter was talking about our world, right? And one of the things that it kept mentioning are the different things that Allah has given us. So I want you to think about I want you to answer this question. First question. What are we supposed to say after everything that Allah has given us? When we know that when we have been blessed, what word or what phrase do we say in Arabic? If you know that, please discuss it with your parents, your siblings, or your friends, or you can leave a comment for me. I want you to also ask me, why does Allah give us these things? Why does Allah give us all these things and whatnot? Why does Allah give us the sun and the moon and the waves and the ocean? Why does He do that? Please let me know. And so the last thing, what does Allah want from us? Based on this story, this chapter, what does Allah want from us? And what doesn't He want from us? If you can remember that, please let me know as well. So now we're on chapter 5. Allah made them all. See all these animals here? Can you name these animals? Can you name all these animals? All right. Allah has made all the animals, birds, insects, and fish. He has made them all. Some fly, some swim. Some creep on their tummies, some walk on 2 legs, and some walk on 4 legs. Allah has made fish. Some fish live in the lakes, some fish live in the rivers, and some live in the seas. In the sea, there are big whales. There are also dangerous sharks and friendly dolphins. There are strange-looking octopuses and a beautiful starfish. Allah has taught them all how to swim in the sea. Can you name all these animals you see in this picture? I'm going to go back to the page and I'll show you again. Can you name all the animals in the sky, in the sea, and in the trees? SubhanAllah, Allah created all of that. Allah has made the birds. He made them all, the small sparrows and the huge eagles. All birds have wings. Some birds fly high in the sky. Allah has taught the birds how to fly so high. Allah has made cows and goats. They give us milk. We drink milk and grow healthy and strong. We make butter, yogurt, and cheese from milk. Allah has made sheep. The sheep are covered with woolly coats. From the wool we make sweaters, mufflers, and blankets. They keep us warm on cold days. Allah has made spiders. Allah has taught the spiders how to weave webs. The spiders are small, but they weave huge webs. A tiny spider's web can block a large window. It can even block a door. Allah has made bees. The bees fly from flower to flower. Little by little, they gather nectar from the flowers and make it into honey. Honey is very tasty. It is a good medicine for colds and coughs. See the bees? What other animals do you see there? And then the page before with a spider. And what other animals? Allah has made horses and donkeys and camels. They are strong. They help us carry heavy things from place to place. In olden times, there were no cars. People would ride horses or donkeys in the desert. Even today, people travel on camels. Allah has made all the animals, birds, insects, and fish. They all belong to Allah. Allah is great. All right. So I want you to review this chapter. Allah made them all. I want you to name the animals, discuss the animals with your parents, friends, siblings. And I want you to really look at how Allah created all these things and how beautiful they are. And what was the purpose? Between these two chapters, we're talking about what Allah has created and the many different things that He has created for us and for the world. Now, I want to ask you, that's a discussion, and it's not really a question, but it's a discussion for group. The second one, I want you to tell me is that there's in English, it says Allah is great. Does anybody know what the Arabic word for Allah is great, or the Arabic phrase that Allah is great? If you know, please leave me a comment or a message, or discuss with your family and friends and siblings. Now, I want you to go through the functions of the animals. Why did Allah make a cow? Why did Allah make sheep? What do we benefit from the cow, the sheep, the spider, the bees? How do we benefit from the camels and the horses? There are so many things that are on this earth. I want you to look at that, and I want you to see why do we have camels? What is the camel's purpose? What is the horse's purpose? So, boys and girls, the last thing I want to say is this. Allah created our world and created everything in it for a purpose. And the purpose is allowed for our needs. And at the end of the day, at all costs, we should always remember to say Alhamdulillah, because everything comes from Allah, and everything Allah has provided for us for our needs. So inshallah, next time we will be on chapter 6. Let me go here, and I'm sorry, we'll be discussing the first prophet, the first man, inshallah. So until next time, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful breakfast today, and I will see you next time. Assalamu alaikum.